Guys, welcome back, Divine Essence Tarot. So today we're going to take a look at Aries. I want to see what your current energy is. We're going to check in with that. We're also going to take a look at your finances and your love life. Yes, we're going to be absolutely nosy and take a look, take a peek, peel the layers back and see what's going on, all right? If anyone needs a personal reading, you can email me. My email is in my description. You can also visit my TikTok, and I would love to see you there. I have different videos there, not the same ones as here. And they're shorter, but, you know, we have fun over there, okay? Just like over here. But, yes, I would love to see you guys, and let's dig right in. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine a light on what I need to see for Aries. Let's take a look, guys. What's your current energy? Spirit, please show me what Aries' current energy is right now, just overall. Nothing to do with love, nothing to do with anyone else, just how you're feeling. Just an energy check-in. King of Wands. Big fire energy, which is your element, right? Aries, Leo, Sag energy. King of Wands. Tell me more, Spirit, about the King of Wands. Two of Pentacles. This is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm seeing, first off, is you guys are in your boss energy right now. Like, you're definitely, if you're not an entrepreneur, you could be making plans to carry out, you know, that goal that you have to start that business. Whether it be online or a physical shop that you open up. You could also, if not that, you could be just doing really well at the company that you work for, okay? You could be at, maybe you just got a raise, maybe you are someone who's a manager or a supervisor, or you're getting some type of raise, like I said, but right now you're focused. I see that you're completely focused on moving up your ambitions, the things that drive you. Could be a hobby that you're into right now that, you know, you're just really keeping your eye on, and you're honing your craft is what I've just heard. You're honing your craft, whatever that may be. Okay. Also, your intuition is leading you to do so. You see at the bottom of the King of Wands, there's all these crystals, and crystals represent intuition and having a knowing of which direction that you need to be going in. So, like, you're definitely letting your inner knowing guide you at this time. You're not second guessing yourself, which is awesome. I do feel that there's something that you, first of all, I feel like you have a lot on your plate. That's for sure. When you are in a king energy, you are a boss. So you could definitely be a father. You could be, or if you're a female, you could be a mom. You could be a single parent for some. But I just see, even if you're not, I see that you have so much on your plate that it's kind of hard at this time for you to juggle all of these things at once. It becomes very exhausting for you, and it becomes overwhelming. So you could feel that energy as of right now. You know, at this current time, you could just be feeling, I just heard you could be feeling burnout. And it happens. It happens, you know. It has happened to me in my life, where I just had so much going on, I didn't know what to attack first. And, you know, having to always figure out what's more important, you know, on the list. And sometimes certain things get neglected, right? And I feel like you could be struggling to find that perfect balance between maybe work life and home life, or work life and relationships. And, you know, and it's just being a boss and being the one that makes all the decisions. I see that people depend on you, whether it's at work or at home. So when you have so many things and so many people that you're overseeing, you know, it becomes that you're stretched in so many different directions, right? And sometimes it's just hard to be everything for everyone. And you could feel that way right now. You know, you're trying to keep your focus as much as possible. And I see that you do that. But you know, inside you feel like, damn, it's never enough hours in a day, you know. Or you could know that you overlook some things, maybe your health, you know, it could be your kids, or it could be a relationship that you're in. There's things that are being overlooked because you can't be and everywhere all at once, right? Because you're only one person. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, but I see that you're very passionate about the things that drive you and the things that keep you going. You know, there's something that you have, whether it's a hobby, or it could be even another person, a relationship that you're in, possibly. We'll see later. But, or it could just be that you have these some people don't have any outside ambitions. These ambitions are very personal to them. You know, these are things that are just for you. So you could be someone who's single and happy to be single. You don't have to be in a relationship. So if that's the case, like I said, you're focused on leveling up in life, and that's where your real that's your target right now. You know what I mean? So that's what I see. Okay. And you guys, of course, I love when you let me know in the comments, and I know you will, what resonates and what doesn't, you know. And this is it's a general reading. This is not a personal reading. So just know that if you need a personal, then that'll be tailored just specifically for what you have going on. For now, take what resonates and then leave the rest for someone else. Okay, guys? That's what you do. Now, let's take a look at, I want to see, you know, what's the advice for you for how to cope with this overwhelm that you're feeling, this exhaustion. So let's ask Spirit about that. Spirit, please show us what the advice is for Aries at this time. The Hierophant reversed. Okay, so this is the Hierophant. I always like to show you in the upright so that you can really take a look at it, because it's going to be hard for you to figure it out if I just show you exactly how it came out. But this is the card. Okay, tell me more about this Hierophant, Spirit. Tell me more. The Queen of Swords. Huh. And this came reversed. So this is the Queen of Swords. Right? I feel like all of a sudden there's someone else that showed up here. Because when I see another energy, like a queen or a king or an emperor, or, you know, any other court card, that's always, for me, another individual. So there could be someone that you are dealing with, but this is someone who I feel like it's not a committed relationship. So you guys could have something very casual, you know, very much like you see each other when you see each other. You understand? Being that this Hierophant came reversed. Okay. And this is someone who could be an air sign. They could have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in their chart. But at this time, maybe this person isn't talking. You're not talking or dealing with this person for whatever reason. They just popped out. They just totally popped out. I asked about something different. I didn't ask about who you're dealing with or any, you know, you guys seen that. So they really wanted to show their face here. But this, you could be, I guess Spirit is letting us know we need to move on to the love portion, which we will. We're going to listen to Spirit. So you're dealing with someone, or maybe you have dealt with someone in the recent past who has everything that I just said. Air energy, you're not talking to them. This is, being that the Queen came reversed, you could look at them as being very cold, very quiet, okay? You could feel like they're giving you their ass to kiss, and this is someone who maybe talked to you crazy. They could have really had a nasty way of communicating with you. Whether this is a female, just because it came Queen of Swords doesn't mean that this is a female. It just means that the energy is the Queen of Swords. This could be a male that has feminine, you know, a high feminine energy here. Someone who, you know, they carry their feminine energy is strong, but it just shows that this person, they had poor communication. Maybe this was someone who did a lot of yelling and screaming, for example, just an example. And while you tried to talk to them, you know, calmly, this is someone who always raised their voice, yelled at you, maybe cursed at you, cursed you out, created a scene, things like this. And they could be very icy, very nasty. Okay, so this person wanted to show their face. What happened? What was the obstacle with Aries and this person? Since they wanted to pop out after I wanted advice, I don't like that. I see how this person is. So this person actually, being that happened, I feel like this is someone who, it was their way or no way when you were with them, Aries. This is somebody who didn't bend. You had a hard time. You had a very hard time getting them to compromise with you, because it was like they were very rigid, I see, and they did not want to see things any other way than their own way. Their way was the right way, and your way is bullshit, and that's it. They don't want to talk about it. It is what it is, you know, like that kind of energy. I don't like that. And I know you guys probably didn't like that. Okay, now, thank you, Spirit. Let's see what was the obstacle. What was the obstacle here with Aries and this person? Well, Two of Swords came reversed. More swords, guys, more air energy. We're talking about this person again. This person, they couldn't make up their mind, is what I just heard. They were in two minds when it came to you. They could have had another person too, two different choices in love. So they could have been dealing with you, talking to you, and somebody else also. And they couldn't choose who they wanted to actually be with, so they didn't choose anyone. When the Two of Swords comes reversed, that is, for me, that is showing me that they didn't make a choice. And that's maybe one of the reasons why you walked away from them, because who wants to be with somebody who can't choose them? If I'm not, me personally, if I feel like you're not choosing me, I'm out of there. I'm out of there, because I'm not nobody's second choice. And I feel like that's how you felt. You know, either you want me and we're going to do this, or not. It's either black or white, right? And so this person couldn't make up their mind, okay? And also, if you look on the card, that character has a blindfold on. So when you tried to talk to them, this is somebody who would pretend like they didn't know what was going on, what the big deal was. They could have even said to you, I don't know why you're making a big deal out of this. Like, you're making it bigger than what it is, when this was something that was very important for you. Tell me more, Spirit. Queen of Wands. You know, I asked about what the obstacle was, and this person, I feel that you came in with this energy and they came in with this energy. So you came in with this, and Wands, again, represent fire. All right, that's why I know that this is you. This is the energy that you came in with, Aries. You, first of all, you're highly intuitive. Okay, so this person couldn't get over on you. You could have known very well that they were talking to somebody else or other people, right? But, and I know that because you see that black cat down there, that's intuition. Your intuition is on 1,000. So this is letting me know that while you were with this person, you showed them that you wasn't no dummy, okay? They couldn't just tell you anything and you was just going to take it, no. But you came with all of this passion for them and a lot of just nurturing, caring energy. Again, no gender in tarot. So Queen of Wands, King of Wands, right? And you showed up as the King of Wands in the beginning, remember? And here you are again, showing up as the Queen of Wands now, right? And so it just, all of the same traits that the King has, the King of Wands. So it's the same thing. Spirit is just confirming that you came in as a boss. You came in not playing games with this person. You're somebody that you know what you want and you go after the things that you want. There's no second guessing with you. You know, you are very intentional is what Spirit just told me. And you came in with this energy, but this person didn't know what they wanted, right? So you guys were on two different times. You understand? And so, and I feel like you were very positive, very, you always like to, if you guys got into some type of disagreement, you were always the one to come in with that flower, that sunflower, and, you know, okay, how can we solve this? How can we resolve this? How can we get over it? You know, and really try to compromise with this person. But again, this is someone who they weren't able to do that because, you know, I feel like there's somebody who, you know, it's either their way or no way. So you trying to make things right, if it's not on their terms, I feel like that was the part of the issue and part of the obstacle with you guys. Okay, things had to be on their terms. They were the problem. You need to know that. I don't know if you guys know that, but you were not the problem here. They were the problem. Okay, because they couldn't meet you where you were. They couldn't meet you. What's the advice? What's the advice for Aries Spirit when it comes to this connection? What's the advice? 3 of Cups. Spirit is saying go out. Don't sit back and dwell on this. Like, you know, your spirit team, your guides, your angels, Spirit does not want you to sit back and cry about this and really like wallow in misery over this and why didn't it work out and all that. No, get out, enjoy yourself, enjoy. It's still summertime, ain't it? Enjoy. Even if it was winter, enjoy yourself. Go out, have some drinks with friends, party with friends, get together with other people, people that make you happy, you know, people that get you, people that understand you, people that are on the same accord, same page as you, because this person wasn't. And, you know, I mean, I also feel like Spirit is saying, don't tie yourself down if you're not ready to tie yourself down to one person. Explore, you know, hop on those dating sites or get out there and put yourself out there in whatever way that you feel comfortable. Don't limit yourself when it comes to love options, because honestly, just from personal experience, right? Because I'm going to talk to y'all honestly and openly, right? And y'all, I know all y'all business, so you have to know just a peace of mind, right? And I share with you guys just like you share your energy with me. But I would say, just from personal experience, don't limit yourself, because if you only focus on one person at a time, right? You don't know that you could actually be missing your person, okay? By just having tunnel vision for one person, just because you're talking to them and it seems like, you know, you might have something. No, there's no guarantee there. And so you have to date around to see who is your match. And don't stop, date them all. And I say that to females and males, date them all. You understand? Until you meet somebody who gets you and you feel comfortable and you feel at peace and gives you the things that you need emotionally and however else, whatever needs that you need filled, right? Because everybody has different needs. But yeah, Spirit is saying, don't stay stuck on this person. Tell me more, Spirit, about the Three of Cups. Yeah, look, Five of Swords. More swords, guys. So they're talking about this person again. This Queen of Swords, all right, that had the Two of Swords energy. Now we have Five of Swords. So they want you to know that the reason why they want you to move on from this and not stay stuck on this person anymore is because this is someone who they like to win at all costs. They don't mind if they hurt your feelings. They don't mind if they cut you with their words. They don't mind what they do, as long as they get what they want to get out of it. They're about themselves. Very selfish. And I feel like they're also very petty, I just heard. Petty and childish. Very childish energy. They actually take, and I hate to say it, but I see it. Not take pride, but it gives them a boost to hurt people. You understand? It actually makes them feel powerful, is what I just heard. It makes them feel strong to know that they have the ability to hurt someone, right? That's sick. So Spirit wants you to know that, okay? And we're not going to stay on this energy, because this energy is like, you know, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's take a look at your finances, guys, before I go. Let's take a look at your finances. All right. I got to go get some cardio in, okay? So let's look at your finances so I can go get my cardio in. Spirit, please show me what I need to see for Aries, okay, when it comes to their finances. King of Swords reversed. All right. I'll show you in the upright. King of Swords reversed. Tell me more, Spirit, about Two of Wands. This is the Two of Wands. Okay, so I just feel like for some of you, when it comes to your finances, you could be making plans to start a venture, right? Could be a new business for you, okay? Or it could be, because there's different scenarios, could be that you have two options when it comes to a job, right? A career path, okay? And so it could also be, and I feel like it has a lot to do with your work, okay? And so some of you, you're at this moment maybe looking for a position where you'll get paid more, because you're not where you want to be when it comes to your money. I can see that. You have the ambition and you have the know-how and you have everything it takes to get it, but I feel like you're not there yet. You don't feel fulfilled when it comes to, when you look at your bank account, you don't feel like it's where it needs to be. And I just see you having a few choices when it comes to the ability to create more for yourself when it comes to your coin. You understand? And for some of you, there's like 2 different options. Okay, and you guys would know what I'm talking about. There's 2 different options. Like I said, it could be 2 jobs that you applied for. They both are paying more than your current job. Or maybe some of you have been out of work and you were getting unemployment, and now you put your resume out, and now, like I said, there's two places that are calling you back saying, okay, we want you to start. How soon can you start? Okay, and you have to make a decision. Some of you have to make a decision. I see you doing something on your phone. Okay, so that could be you looking at jobs on your phone and scrolling through Indeed.com, right? And looking at jobs. Or you guys could be on your computer, something digital. But you're to make this decision, you're online doing it. Okay, you're doing something online. Some of you could be into digital currency as well. Okay, some of you could be into stocks. Okay, but I just see that you have a few options and you're not where you want to be. But I feel like you are working on it. You're not somebody who's going to sit back and just wait for anything to happen for you. No, this is not who you are, Aries. You're a go-getter. People look up to you, actually, for your drive and the way that you'll jump out there before anybody else will, because you are a leader in your own right. Okay. I love you guys. I'm going to end it here. I have to get out. I have to go and exercise, okay? I have to take care of myself as well, and I know you guys have things to do. I thank you for coming in. I always do. Thank you for the likes, the comments. Any of you who have went over to my TikTok and joined me there, I appreciate the love that you guys are giving. It makes me smile. It makes me happy. It does. I don't know if you guys know, but I have fire in my chart. I'm a Leo rising. So what's up, cousin? I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.